solar-powered toilet. I can't believe I'm testing something like this. Yep, this runs off solar power. It's even got a built-in battery, soft close lid, and even packs up to a small compact carrying package, so you can easily take it with you, camping, boondocking, etc. This toilet is from Modiwell, and it functions in a way I've never seen toilet technology function before. It's probably the dirtiest video you'll see on my channel. Let's get this toilet kit unboxed. So here in this top box, we have what they're calling the urine collection bucket, and that's how it looks inside. This next box is labeled the accessory kit, and there we've got some documentation, a little QR code for the quick start guide. We've got some of the waste bags, and this plastic ring. And this big box has the toilet itself in it. Little electronic display. On the back, we just have the main power button, the charging port, and some specs. It takes a 14 volt DC input, 2 amps. It's got a battery rating of 57.72 watt hours. So setting it up, I think you just simply fold these over. Oh, look at that. The little hatch automatically opens up. We close that, the hatch will stay latched. So inside here, we've got some coagulant, some more bags. And inside this bag right here, we did have the little charger, as well as some mounting brackets. And check this out, you guys. This is height of luxury. Soft close lid. And then I don't know if you heard that little click at the end. That is because this has a little magnet on it, so it like holds the lid closed pretty decent. Let me show you the size of this. So I got it pushed up against this battery here, because we've got those little knobs for the stand that stick out. And they stick out about 7/8 of an inch. So if we go from that battery to this far side, we're about 14 7/8. Add another 7/8 to that, and you're approximately 15 3/4 wide, approximately 17 3/8 deep, and something really close to 10.5 inches tall to the top of this little thing right there. And with a roll of bags and a packet of coagulant plus the urine tank, it weighs in at 18 pounds, 7.5 ounces. Okay, let's do the sit test. I'm bouncing, my feet are off the ground. This is very sturdy. This does not feel rickety or like I'm gonna fall. Yeah, I think you're in great shape and pretty comfortable to sit on too. They're also making the bags not see-through, because you can see the original bags here, which is what we'll be using for our testing, are slightly transparent, and the black bags make it so you don't have to see all the nasties. And then this one is huge. You know, you get to the nice coagulant, but if you don't necessarily have to pee and fill up the bags, and you can just do that in the little pee container here, that can save you a lot of money in costs on bag replacements. And this will work with or without the bags installed. Let me show you how to set this up. It couldn't be easier. Simply take this lid off right here. Then we need to remove this piece right here. And then you take your roll of bags. Notice the little arrow? That needs to be pointing up. Okay, all the arrows are facing up. So next, we need to just remove these tabs. Okay, all the tabs have been removed. Go ahead and power the toilet on. That's done with this switch back here. And what that's going to do is make sure that the opening is completely open down here. And that's important. The instructions don't mention that, but it's substantially easier to get the thing down when it's fully open as opposed to it being partially closed. Another thing that's not mentioned in the instructions is that you pull the bag from the outside, okay? Not the inside. And I would recommend just kind of getting this initial part started. Don't pull it too far, but enough so that when this piece goes on, you can still grab that lip. Now this part I'm going to need 2 hands to do. So I just snapped this part on, okay? And as you can see, the bag is coming out around it. So now we're going to just kind of manually pull this bag out. Probably about there is good. We're just going to kind of shove it down the hole. Basically, you need enough that it clears that little part that moves in to seal the bag, okay? You can even look underneath and just make sure that the bag is fully extended out of the hole on all the sides. Now for this next step, I just undid what I did before just to show you. Notice down here there are these little rollers. So we need to get the bag wedged in between those rollers. So we'll go ahead and shove the bag back down the hole, just like that's good. Now right back here, there's this handy dandy tool, and you put it in sideways like this, and you push it down like that. And that wedges the bag into those little rollers. Next, you can just take your seat, reinstall it like that, and then go ahead and power the unit down. if you powered it on to get the hole opened. Okay, now we'll go ahead and turn it on here. So then we'll go ahead and press and hold the start button right here, which is the red button. You'll see that it draws the bag in. And watch this. It's going to come over. And now it's going to seal. And this screen has a little countdown so you know how long it has left to go. Okay, it's starting to do something now. Opening up, kind of cycled up. Now it's going to pull the bag down. We got a beep. And if we reach down here and pull, you can see that it has officially sealed and cut the initial end off. And check out how epic this is, you guys. This little urine tank sits right in there. And then if you don't want to empty it right away, you can put the lid on and it helps keep the smell under control. But the sweet thing is it works with the bag in place. So you can simply just boop, lift it out and use the bag, obviously flush it before putting this back in so it doesn't get nasty. First, let's try the sit test. Now that it is on the grass. Ah, yes. Look at that. I can lift my legs up and it completely and totally holds me. Didn't even wobble or anything. So this is very sturdy. Does not feel like it's about to dump you off or anything. So they really got that right. You know how it goes. You've out in the wilderness, ate some of that great food, and boy, the next morning, you've got to really take care of business. This first test is without coagulant. And your fun fact for the day, I looked up on the interwebs, the average human pees between 1 to 2 cups of liquid each time they go. That was 2 cups that I put in. Let's see if we get any kind of liquid or anything escaping when we flush this. So let's go ahead and come down here, push and hold start. It's gonna lower it down. And then it's gonna do its countdown. There we go, it's all finished. Now look how nice, you have this nice tidy package right here. And this is why the black bags are nice, just because you can avoid, the see-through aspect. But for our testing, it's actually quite handy to see through it because we can see all the liquid and everything in there. So the bottom seal is very sturdy. I do not see anything leaking down there. Let's turn it over. See how this latest seal that it just did is holding up. There is no drips, nothing. Let's just kind of, throw it a little bit. Use it just a little bit, and see. Let's shake it on the seal there. Just really be rough with this. And see if it has any issues now at this point. It is dry as a bone down there. Flip it over, check the other side here. Completely dry to the touch. You can't see any drips there. So very impressive durability on this bag. Probably the most important thing is not have anything sharp come in contact with that. It is going to contain the waste extremely well. By the way, something that was kind of confusing to me is learning the difference between the start button and the manual button. The vast majority of the time you're going to use the start button. So just remember the red button is the one to press. The only time you'll use manual is when the roll of the bags finishes and it will actually have writing in here that says stop. And manual will just kind of funnel everything out and pull the rest of the bag out for you at the end. It just kind of runs those rollers. And that way it fully extracts the old bag kit and makes it ready for you to install a new bag kit. Also, you guys, these bags are supposedly biodegradable. They're not so biodegradable, they start to degrade, as soon as they're in contact with the liquid and the waste. But this plastic material supposedly decomposes and breaks down significantly faster than your average, plastic would. Okay, let's test this coagulant and see how good it works. You might be able to see it almost has the consistency of sugar. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and dump that in. And then, you had another just epic camping meal. And now the sweet relief of the morning has come. We're going to go with another 2 cups of liquid. That might be too much for the coagulant, but what the heck? We're all about mega testing on this channel. So, all right. And here we go. Start. All right, it's all done. Let's get our little bundle of joy here. I can already feel that there is substantially less liquid in here. Now probably the thing to do, which is what I'm doing here, is I'm just kind of rolling it around so that coagulant can get into contact with, all the liquid and stuff that is in there. Haha, look at it, you guys. It's definitely coagulated. And it may even be able to absorb even more liquid than 2 cups. Yeah, this is a very interesting consistency, but definitely soaked up all that liquid and just made it kind of this, jelly stuff. I still think the ultimate move, though, for urine would be the urine capture device. And then if at all possible, just use the bags for, the solid waste. Now, is this toilet something that everyone should buy? Not necessarily. Let me tell you who I think it's for. Anyone who boondocks, especially someone like myself in a tent situation or van life or something like that for extended periods of time, and you want a solution, especially for the lovely women in our lives, that is better than a bucket solution. I mean, this thing is the height of luxury. The other place this is really good fit for is the prepper community. Anyone who wants to be prepared when they don't have running water, the sewer system or the septic system has been disrupted, etc. This is going to be a fantastic item that all of you will thoroughly appreciate and enjoy when the time comes and you need to use it. If you're someone in an RV that camps, with hookups frequently, or camps somewhere where there's, a dump station easily accessible, this is probably not what you want to get. Not that it doesn't work, but just from an expense perspective, this could get pretty pricey pretty fast. So let's talk about pricing here for just a second. The pricing at the time of making this video for the toilet itself, that comes with 2 sets of bags, 2 packs of coagulant, obviously the charger, $729.99. And this is before any kind of coupon codes or anything like that, okay? The urine tank does not come with the toilet itself, so you have to purchase that. That's an extra $40. And then down the road, as you need to get, refills and stuff, 2 sets of bags plus 2 coagulant packets, $42. Again, at the time of making this video. Now notice down here, at the time of making this video, if you don't mind the slightly see-through bags, you can save about $5 on the kit as opposed to getting the black bags. Comment, please, you guys, and tell me what do you think of this Modiwell toilet setup. Please tell me why you would buy this or why you wouldn't buy this. If you wouldn't, what is your alternative solution? I would love to hear everyone's solutions for this very thing, on the road, emergency preparedness, etc. I will fully acknowledge I do think it's expensive, but boy does it solve an issue that is hard to solve and does it in a really good way. And for someone like me who camps in tents and having this open the door to prolonged boondocking tent trips, I mean, I'm going to have this thing paid for in like 2 trips versus paying the obnoxious campground fees that just keep going up and up and up, it seems, these days. Anyway, can't wait to hear your comments and your thoughts and observations on this. Thank you all so much for humoring me while I tested this. I know it's slightly different than the typical programming I do on this channel, but when I saw this, I was like, oh, I gotta test this and see how it works. And I hope it was helpful and at very least enjoyable to you that are watching. We always have totally epic stuff coming up. In fact, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Got a whole lineup of very epic plug-in solar panel kits over here that I'm going to be showing off soon. I will be leaving links for this, as well as any coupon codes I might be able to get for you on it down in the description. And as always, I have my standard links down there where you can book a one-on-one video consultation with me, submit a guaranteed to be answered question by me, as well as use my custom YouTube channel search engine where you can get answers to your questions for free based on something I either said or wrote in a previous video. So be sure and take advantage of all those resources down in the description. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hype. All of you stay safe, and we'll catch y'all next time.